Libertad ran down Solitaire. Libertad in the San Domenico.
Oh, Libertad, he's certainly the most exciting colt that we've got in the stable in the 3-year-old ranks, and one of the leading contenders going into the Golden Rose.
Libertad, he was bought originally from the Inglis Classic sale for 40,000 from Rhinewood Pastorals Draft by Town Nolan, and then subsequently resold at the Inglis Ready to Race sale for 210,000 to Annabel Neasham and Trilogy Racing.
I was actually away at the time in Melbourne with horses that were getting ready for the carnival. So Alex Turpin was there on the ground, and she actually got told off because she ended up buying him without ringing and telling me first. So I went a bit mad, and I said, make sure he's sold before you leave the complex. And yeah, I had a feeling after I got off the phone to her that he'd end up being a good horse.
But I sell him for 210.
Certainly for me, it's never necessarily the time that they run that I look at. It's obviously you take that a little bit into consideration, but I just like looking at their action and the way they do it. He was a nice, relaxed horse, but looked like he would be sharp when you wanted to be, and that's ultimately exactly what he's ended up being. And we actually walked him over from the complex straight into the stable and rode him the next day, and I was actually pretty chuffed, despite having told Alex off for buying without permission. I actually was pretty chuffed when I saw him the next morning. So yeah, it showed his temperament already, straight from a sales environment to being out on the track. Day one, he showed his professionalism.
Gates are back now, they're off and racing.
He was very good on debut. Chad Schofield done all the work on him leading into it, and he was very confident. So I certainly wasn't surprised when he won.
Then the King running on, but Libertad stretching clear for a great debut performance.
Actually heading into the kindergarten, his work wasn't so good on the heavy track on the Tuesday, so I wasn't convinced how he'd handle it, but handled it no problem.
Quickly, Solitaire charges through the centre, and Solitaire takes the lead away from Libertad. Solitaire and Libertad. Libertad going after Solitaire now. Libertad puts the head in front, and Libertad ran down Solitaire.
He actually got headed by Solitaire in the straight, but what I loved was toughness. Not many horses, once they get headed, will then fight back again, and he showed that tenacity on just his second start. And then the great thing is he's now trained on and looks like he's improved again into his 3-year-old year. In the San Domenico, he drew the car park. We were hoping for a bit of luck, and we certainly, aided by a very good steer from Chad, he somehow managed to get him in the 1 out, 1 back position. And I knew once he got into that spot, it'd take a tough horse to run him down. And it was a nice, patient ride by Chad, and he just pressed the button at the right time, and the horse showed a really good turn of foot. So looking forward to the Golden Rose. I think he'll be better again once we stretch him out to the 1400.
Libertad in front from Moravia. Butch Cassidy late, but it's Libertad in the San Domenico.
And there's no doubt about it, he looks a high-class prospect for the spring, with obviously one of his main targets being the Golden Rose.
Yeah, he's done everything right so far. He's done sort of everything we can ask of him. So now it's just a question whether he gets the 1400, which we think he will. He's diverse, he's got good gate speed. He relaxes in the run, and he's got a very good turn of foot. Beyond the Golden Rose, it's normally a bit of a fork in the road as to whether you end up stretching out to a mile for the Caulfield Guineas or whether you freshen up and come back to the 1200 metres of the Coolmore. So not sure yet, but certainly the Golden Rose is our immediate grand final.
He's an absolute superstar, and obviously a great advert for what you can get from the Inglis Ready to Race sale.
I probably didn't expect an English Ready to Race purchase to necessarily, less than 12 months later be one of the favourites for a Group 1 Golden Rose, but it's certainly going to encourage me to keep coming back and buying horses out of that sale. Yeah, it's only a month away now till the next English Ready to Race sale, so we'll be certainly having a look. Maybe I should stick to what we did last year and send Alex to try and find the gem. But yeah, it's certainly a sale that we look forward to and we'll be targeting in the next 4 weeks.